All right, I'm sorry, you guys. We just got the Wi-Fi on cracking. Had to switch it over to our laptop real quick. All right, so who we got next? Who we got next? One second. Who we got next? Who we got next? Mr. Fix It. What's going on, man?
Yo, peace, peace, peace. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, man. Peace and love to all my brothers and sisters, everybody that's tuning in today. Most definitely it's another week, another day as well for prosperity and more abundance, man. I was talking to a business partner of mine. He did just tune in today with us, so he's looking to join the mob as well. A lot of things has transpired over the last couple of weeks, so I'm very excited about our standing on business Zoom that we're gonna have this month as well too. So if anybody that's on this call, you guys are not going to want to miss this standing on business. I think this is going to be our breakout Zoom or breakout webinar of the year because we've been consistent the last few months and everything, and we ready to, like I say, always take it to the next level. But my perspective of today's icebreaker. So you're saying just from is it a specific child or just in general? Period.
Yeah, in general, children in general, yeah.
Okay. So what I can say, what I learned, because my daughter will be 3 next Thursday. So just listening, looking at certain things that she does, and a lot of kids now that are younger, that are growing up, is patience to slow down to think about some of the things that you're doing moving forward because nowadays they looking at Coco Melon, they looking at Gracie's Corn, they looking at all of this stuff and it's just so fast paced. So it's like they were saying that back then or just in now, when kids get irritated and everything, they're just so fast paced. So moving forward now, so it's like me looking at the things that she do, I have to have more patience, but show her how to have patience and how to think before you do, because most of the time they on the go, they're kids, So when I was just thinking about it, I was like, it's called momentum. So most of the times you got to slow down your business to speed up, because sometimes your business might take a real quick, how can I say it? The speed limit did increase and you didn't even know you were ready for that speed, but sometimes you got to slow down so you can switch over to the next lane. When you're traveling when you're driving from state to state, it's only 2 lanes, right? So if you in that, you in the slow lane, you're driving at a constant pace. But in order to get past someone, you got to get into the next lane, speed up, and then get back over. But then you slow back down. So you know, perfectly. I mean, well, specifically, my child has showed me more patience on certain things to do with my business. You don't have to be always rushing things or being so quick to things. You need to just slow down and be perspective of a lot of stuff, and everything was show in due time and divine time as well too. So patience is the key, you guys, for sure. Patience is the key.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Who else we got, man? You always dropping them jewels, Mr. Fix It, for sure. CC.
Yo, CC.
All right. Hey y'all. Hey, how y'all doing? Thank y'all for coming on the line, especially everybody who I invited. Thank y'all for showing up on this call. But I'm gonna have to say being fearless. Being fearless. Like kids would teach you like how to be fearless, how to just move around, just being fearless, asking for what you want, not being afraid to ask for what you want, and being innovative with those creative ideas and just putting them out there and letting the community or whoever receive them. So I'm gonna say just being fearless.
Most definitely, most definitely. I love that. I love that. Who else we got next? We got my guy Adam. What's going on, Adam?
Hey guys. Okay, so my lesson that I've learned from kids would be from watching playgrounds of first, second, third graders. Don't overcomplicate things because if you do, you'll never get in the game.
I love it. Short and simple. Straight up. I love it. I love it. Who else we got? We got Ace.
What's up, y'all? I just got in the chat, so if you could let me know what the actual question was.
So icebreaker question is, what lesson in business have you learned from children?
A lesson in business. That's a good question.
Definitely. I knew y'all was gonna like this one.
I would think, let me see. I feel like having I feel like sometimes when it comes to children, as far as like what I've learned from them recently, because I just started coaching like a kid's soccer team. So I would say the simplicity sometimes in your movement and how you move. Kind of agreeing with what was it, Adam? I think that was his name, the last person that just went. Yeah. It kind of goes in alignment with that, just the simplicity of things sometimes. I agree with the not overcomplicating. Children have kind of this superpower of not holding on to certain things, like holding on to too much that happened in your day that just happened. You know what I mean? Like I noticed that kids, like, they seem to change direction very quickly and just, let things go. And I think that's important as far as business, and not letting your failures get to you too much, because you're going to see a lot of those before you actually see the wins for real. So if you put too much weight on the failures and not just move with simplicity and keep moving forward and let those things kind of like roll off your back, it can kind of hinder you if you get too in your head about it. So yeah, I would say that.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Who we got next? We got next Dr. Jessica.
Hello, everyone. This is my first time.
Welcome.
I'm a guest of my daughter, Cece.
Most
and her father too.
And her dad is here too.
I love it. I'm super excited now.
So it's a family affair.
That's right. That's what the mob is about. We all family for sure, especially Cece. We're gonna go to war over her.
So what we were talking about was a couple of things. One was excitement. So you know how children are excited about different things. If you give them a gift, they're excited about everything. And if we're not excited about our own business, then who's going to be excited for us? So excitement was one, and the other one was multitasking. So the kids today, they can multitask, and that's what we have to do. We just can't be just focused on one thing. We have to be able to multitask and anything else.
I love
Multitask and grip ideas quickly. Don't get stuck. Go from thing to thing, from excitement to excitement.
I love it.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting excitement, but yeah, that was a good one, because you definitely got to get excited about what you're doing, because ain't nobody else gonna do it.
Nobody else gonna be excited like you.
But I appreciate you guys for sure. Who we got next? Bells. Let me mute.
Hold
on. Can y'all see me? Yo, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Doing good.
Okay. Well, so the question was, what have I learned about business from a kid, right? I would say caring and consistency. Goddamn, just you have to genuinely give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? For real. And consistency, you got to stay consistent. If your business are not consistent, you're never going to get anywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's really just that simple.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it for sure. Who we got next? Who we got next? Fee.
Hey, tribe.
What's going on, tribe? What's going on?
What's up? What's up?
Going on? So this is a good one, actually. Good question.
It was that philosophy.
That's that philosophy. So, God, I have a 3-year-old, as y'all know, some of y'all, Autumn Sky. So it's a lot that I learned, a lot that I learned in business. The person I just said multitasking, yes, multitasking, and then the consistency, all of that, yes. I would have to say a business lesson has been keeping it colorful, keeping it playful, keeping it beautiful, creating and exploring, to your heart's content. Bringing laughter is like super important also, like having that connection of laughter, and curiosity to engage and seek out the why you love what you do. You can tell a kid all day long, oh, I don't like that. Why don't you like it? Or, you'll ask them the whys and they'll tell you why they love things. So remembering that in the aspect of business as well. Don't take no for the end all be all, because these 3-year-olds is like 33 and you just can't tell them no. It might just be a no for now. And so, that's patience comes in, that someone said. Also, being brave, being bold, being courageous and engaging, being unafraid of the leaps, and knowing that every day is a blessing to explore. That's what I pick up.
You learning a lot from them children over there.
Yes. So, and I'm a one and done. So she's definitely a good teacher. She's definitely a good teacher.
I can't wait to meet her. I love it for sure. Who we got next?
That's a great answer.
Thank you.
Kiosha.
Wait a minute. Wait. I don't know if I'm on mute or not.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I'll say the willingness to learn and to be guided, because kids love to learn, and you have to guide them. If you can't learn or be guided, what are you gonna do? I always gotta learn, in your business. You can't learn, then you gonna be complacent. So that's what I say.
I love it. Who we have next? Is it Liddell? They're probably trying to unmute.
Yes, that's correct. It's Lydell.
Lydell.
Hello, family. How's everybody doing?
Bless.
Awesome. I was invited by Lady for Lydia. I guess my answer to the question, to the breakout question, would be icebreaker question rather, would be to ask questions. It's kind of going off what Kiosha said. Also, ask questions continuously to get a better comprehension of what you're doing in the business that you've chosen, so that you can be better at it. The children, they always asking questions. Also, to find out what is it, just like what was the other sister who said they always ask questions, why do you love it, and things of that nature. So if you ask questions, you get into a business, you don't know it all. So the more questions you ask about it, and the more research, of course, you do, you'll get better at your craft and what you're doing, and that also keeps up the excitement as well.
I love it. Who we got on next? Who we got? Ryan Green. What's going on, Ryan?
Greetings, family.
And real quick, Ryan, because I know you just I don't know if you got a chance. And I know we had a couple other people that just tapped in. If you just coming into the brainstorming session, please blow up the chat. Post your social medias, your website, and where you typing in from. I'm trying to see something. And don't forget to follow somebody else's social media. Don't forget to check out somebody else's website. We got a lot of bosses on here, so you never know who you might be able to connect with. But go ahead, Ron. What you feeling?
Okay, good evening, family. How's everyone?
Bless.
Listen, I'm 62 now, and I was very fortunate. And I'm not going to be long, but I think this is important. I had 10 sisters. So 10 sisters, I had over 20 something nieces and nephews, and over 30 something great nieces and nephews, and I'm into the 4th generation now. And paying attention to all of those growing up, I had to do a lot of events in production and events and management. And managing children is just like managing people in a lot of sense. I've had crews of from 20 people to over 200 people on the show. And everyone has an issue and everyone has a situation. And you have to pay attention to everyone in order to make a show go well when you're working at that level. But one thing I did know is that if a child at a young age, you can teach them 4 or 5 different languages. They can learn 4 or 5 different languages at once. Children have the ability to learn stuff. As children, they are sponges. And we learn so much in such a short period of time. We learn everything. That begins to diminish as we get older. And what I found out in business is that a lot of people now think that if it's not their ideas, it's not their idea, it's not a good idea. I'm sure everybody experiences that. But paying attention to the values of the mindset of youth, because I still say to the day, I'm a very creative person, and I still have the mindset of a child when it comes to creativity. I'm fortunate enough to think of things that the average person may not, a lot of people always told me that it wasn't possible. And I've been able to prove them wrong so many times. So I would say in business and take a childlike attitude towards it, that you can accomplish anything. You have the biggest dreams possible, and then set goals to accomplish those dreams. So I'm trying to make that short this time.
I love it. Right there too. So who we got next? We got our MVP next, Kia.
Hey, family. How y'all doing today?
Can
y'all hear me?
Bless. You be asking.
Okay, so what I've learned is to never put yourself in a box. Always keep learning, keep seeking out knowledge, and also how to take an L and not get stuck in it, because every day is a new day. You may fall down, you may stumble, but you get yourself back up and you keep going.
Most definitely. I love it. Who we got next? Sunshine.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how y'all doing? I would say that the thing that I learned the most from kids is to ask questions. Kids are very inquisitive. They ask how, why, how come, how does this work? They're not afraid to ask questions, whereas an adult, we try to act like we know everything, or we are afraid to ask questions because we're a little dumb or stupid or whatever. So with kids, it's just be able to ask questions. And it was something else I had, but I forgot it now. So
I love it. I appreciate you, Sunshine, for sure. Who we got on next? We got Ballot.
What's the deal, y'all? How y'all feeling?
Bless. Did I say your name right?
Yeah, that ain't my real name. That's my business name.
Okay.
My brother Darwin invited me to this. I like what y'all got going on, man. I like this. That's a real good question, and I'm an overthinker, so that's the type of I like. But I got a 3-year-old and a 4-year-old as well too, and I think mainly what I learned from them is I think generational curses was a theory, and everybody's story is not going to be the same. Like, it's all mainly about the choices you make. You can make the same choice and it end up the same, but my kids are not going to end up in the same situations I was in. They may, but because I'm aware, I realize the choices I made, like, I'm here to help them. You feel me? And I'm here to help them stay from walking into certain situations or being in certain environments. You know, everybody's situation not going to be the same. Just like with my business, I work with credit. So I can't give you the price that you're going to pay until I see what your credit report looks like, what you've been through. You feel me? What lessons you need to learn, what lessons I need to teach you. But if I'm here doing what I'm supposed to do, you might not end up in the same position as the next dude or your mama or your daddy, you know? So that's what I learned. I think generational curses was theory for sure.
That's a good one. That's a good one for sure. Who got Matt? Is it a Mac? For real. Shout out to the parents with the tiny people, 5 and under for sure. y'all got I always tell y'all got the shortcuts. Y'all got the cheat codes right there. Is it a Mac? I don't even think they got they audio connected. Hopefully they connect in a minute. So we're gonna keep it going. I ain't got no kids, y'all. Not yet. But we do work with the youth. We do a lot of work with the youth. We just partnered with we just was out there covering Wheels Up ATL. We just did an interview with Chilio. We do a lot of work with, we go speaking at schools, and we attend student advisory meetings to help these teachers connect with the students a lot more. So we very, we even got the farm where we bring in more, youth out to, teach them agriculture and different things like that. And, our youngest, I think our youngest member is probably 5 years old, so, at the end of the day, I think innovation is what I've learned from these kids the most, because they're not scared to innovate. They're not scared to try new things. They're not scared. Look at social media, look at TikTok, for instance, they're the reason why TikTok is one of the biggest platforms in the world right now. The youth, trust me, I know, because it was, 4 years ago, I was consulting businesses and telling them to get on TikTok, and nobody wanted to get on TikTok and the main answer I always got was, well, my kids on TikTok, I ain't getting on TikTok. What's on TikTok for me? And I think that's the biggest thing that I've learned, being able to adapt and innovate and not be afraid to try something new, because that's how innovations pretty much come into tuition. I just realized that was the lane out for retail. What's going on, buddy? Hey. What's going on? So yeah, at the end of the day, innovation. I think that's the biggest thing. I think that's what got us here. That's what got us to the point where we built Exclusive Models Magazine into an international platform, and that's what got us to the point where now we're building a mob, and we're building our community within the mob and trying new things. We're stepping outside the box. And if you know me, if you've been on, even if you've just been on our brainstorming sessions, I really don't even know how many times I touch on really going outside the box, especially in the world we have. The internet is so oversaturated. We gotta think outside the box. We can't just, settle with the norm. What worked 10 years ago is not gonna work, these days. Sometimes what worked last week won't work today. So being innovative and not, being fearless, not being afraid to innovate and try new things. Because, even that's just how, a lot of a lot of businesses that I consulted through the pandemic, that's how we made it through. We adapted, we tried new things, figured out what worked, figured out what didn't work. And now we're here. A lot of the businesses that I work with is still here. And there's a lot of businesses that I've seen from afar close down because they wasn't open to innovation and trying new things. So yeah, that was definitely probably one of my favorite icebreaker questions that we've had so far. And I definitely enjoyed everybody's answers. So real quick, this is what we're gonna do. I got a few things that I want to touch on as far as upcoming activities and opportunities. But I also want to give you guys a chance to really connect with each other and figure out how we can really come together and grow. That's what this is all about, figuring out no matter what background you're from, what city you're from, how much money you got in the bank account, we can all come together and figure out ways to grow together. And that's what we got to do. So real quick, I wanna go down the list and give you guys maybe two. Try to be short-winded as possible because we got a few people on here, and I don't want to hold you guys up too much longer. But let's I want to give you guys the opportunity to touch on what you're doing, get some background about what you're doing, and then talk about what you have coming up. And then while we're at it, everybody blow up the chat. Let me know what projects. I believe so. Let me know what projects, what challenges you got.
All right.
Same thing. But real quick, while we're giving everybody the floor, blow up the chat. I want to see what your challenges are, what projects you guys working on, whether it's an event, activity, a goal that you're working on. Let's see what you guys are working on so we can figure out how we can actually, come together, pull our resources together, and then we'll go from there. So real quick, start blowing up the chat. I'm gonna start calling on you guys. We're gonna start off with Ace. Ace May, what you got going on? Give the people a little information about what you got going on and any projects that you got coming up.
Y'all come on, everybody.
Hey, Delano, is A still with us? I don't see him. I mean, see her. I don't see her. Where'd she go?
Roll up now.
Yeah, I don't even know. All right, so real quick, Mr. Fix It, give us some background about what you're doing and any projects or challenges that you got coming up or that you're dealing with right now.
Okay. So I know we had Erica on not too long ago, but what it is that I do, I run a financial education business, which I educate financial literacy to young adults and adults as well too. I'm about to start this summer with kids from the ages 10 to 18. And basically those are, the kids and then the young adults as well too, moving forward. So my goal is to help educate as many people as possible on a personal matter of how to learn what credit is and what is it has done for our country, or quote unquote, or just the people around us. Also, I do run a business development program where I help educate people how to leverage their business and get business credit, business funding, and also just making sure that they have everything lined up from A to Z, which is, their EIN, LLC, DUNS, phone number, address. Just make sure that their whole checklist is put together to actually go stepping into the stepping stone for credit and business credit. But my main focal point now is the education part, which Delano was just talking about, which is helping a lot of people that do come on the call, everything. I'm partnered with my brother that did just come on, Mr. Joe Bucks himself, with Valid Credit. So we're doing our best. We call ourselves the Credit Bros or the Business Bros, however you want to say it. But we're just moving Valid now with just making sure that people understand that, you know, it doesn't matter where you came from, what age you are, what position you're in now. You can always start by making a choice on saying, you know what, let me get educated on what, you know, I may know or what I may not know. Because there was a lot of things that, you know, we didn't know that we started to learn. And it's some things that we're still learning, you know, going along the journey. So, you know, we're actually working on putting in our program, how to obtain a trust, how to get, you know, life insurance as well, open up a life insurance policy, and how to work with high yield accounts as well too. Those traditional bank accounts are not benefiting anybody. You know, they're making money on us daily as we speak. So there are high yield accounts that you can actually open that I'm going to be talking about in our next Standing on Business. That's why I'm so excited about that, to give more information on what we need to do to help separate ourselves from, you know, a lot of tax different brackets and stuff like that. So other than that, I'm excited about, like I say, starting a program for the kids this summer, and it will flow over into after school programs and things like that. But I'm actually partnering up with Operation Hope. You know, I spoke with the vice president not too long ago. So,
Hey,
and then
hey.
and then there's someone else down there too, Delano, out there in Atlanta. I gotta give you their information, but you know they have a you know, bracket out there, and Erica knows all about that. So we're gonna be doing some big things. Their objective now is to fund 1 million. I'm not gonna say minority, but 1 million brothers and sisters and veterans, you know, to their business. So you just think about 1 million small businesses getting funding, no matter what, you know, the I think the requirement is like a 580 credit score, but you know, the better your score, the better your report is, the better, you know, the loan will be. But not even just loans, but grants and other situations that that we're going to be able to give out. So I know the rest of this year going into next year is going to be a blowout year for the mob and for everybody else that tunes in. If anybody that's on this call that's part of the mob already, or even if you are, you know, just new coming in, if you want a consultation, me and my brother, we do them. We do free consultations. We don't want to charge for that, but we do, you know, want to do a detailed credit analysis with you to see and get you educated on, you know, how to read your report and things like that, and move forward with actually restoring your credit. It's a difference between restoring and repair. A lot of people say, oh, I do credit repair and this and that. Yeah, you know, when you repair something, it's only temporary, right? It's like putting a band-aid on it, but actually restoring your credit is actually taking it from the dead and bringing it back alive. So we want to make sure that we do things, you know, battle law as well too. You know, me and him, we have our business license, we have everything that we need to actually help you guys get to the next level. So that's pretty much it. But other than that, again, everybody that came on, I appreciate you guys coming on consistently every week. Everybody that's new that's came on as well, tune in with us. We doing a lot of things. I know we have a lot of other events coming up. Mr. Delano, he always good on letting us know what the next events and, you know, people to come out. So for sure, you know, like I said again, it's a blessing to see everybody, you know, day in and day out, and you know, keeping in contact with everybody. But that's my, you know, my little
Man, I
two
appreciate you.
views.
I
Yeah, peace and love,
appreciate you
everybody.
so much, man. Man, I swear we saving the world one day at a time. I swear.
You know
So
it.
I love it.
You
I
know
love
it.
it. I love it. I love it. I appreciate you, Adam, for posting the Operation Hope link in the chat too, because I was literally about to tell Darwin to do it because if you haven't tapped in with them and seeing if you were eligible, and everybody should be eligible, you really missing out. I mean, you just don't want no money because they literally you know, their initiative, their main initiative, like Darren said, Mr. Fixer said, is 1 million
but brothers and sisters. I love how you put that for sure, for sure. But a million, y'all, and they just started this not too long ago, and they're giving you guys I forgot how many weeks they're giving you free on Shopify as well, because they is partnered with Shopify. We actually had Erica on a couple weeks ago, giving you guys a step-by-step walkthrough on how to apply to see if you're eligible. So if I'm gonna actually post the Instagram group in the chat, but yeah, go back on our recaps. It's a lot of information on our recaps, y'all. We put these recaps out for a reason. So even if you might be working out, or just taking a jog, or doing something, or watch it like TV, just play it. It's a lot of information, a lot of powerful people we have on our brainstorming sessions, and it's a lot of information out there. I want to have Angeline Payne come on next. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
So can you talk about a little bit about what you're doing and what you have coming up?
Okay, I'm just trying to see if I can turn my camera on here. Hopefully it's not too dark in here. Yes, hi everyone. I'm Angeline Payne, and I'm running for president for the 2024 election. And right now, we're getting prepared to hit 19 cities so that we can let everyone know that there is hope out here, and that we do have options, and that we don't have to choose the two-party system. We are now a national third party, our organization, and we are American conservatives, because we don't see ourselves, as he said before, as minorities. We are Americans in this country, and we're no longer using labels for people to put us in special little boxes, and they keep the big box for themselves. So we're going to go to the big box and get at the big boys and girls table and be noted as plain Americans, cultural Americans, so that we can get the things that we need. My platform is on a 360-degree circle around our children in education, community, industry, and law enforcement. And I do have a lot of deadlines that I need to meet, and I need everyone's support to make sure that I get to those deadlines and that I'm ready and prepared to go to debate. I am already nominated by our party for me to be a presidential candidate, and I am making sure I leave the rope dangling for any and everyone else coming up the line, because we are mentoring and training God-fearing leaders.
I love it. I love it. I love it for sure. Make sure you post your information in the chat once more for the new people, because I know when they come in new, they don't see the old. So let's do that for everybody. Everybody post your websites and your social medias for the new people in the chat. I definitely want you guys to connect. Who we got next? Who we got next? Adam. I know you moving around, Adam.
I'm always moving.
I know. Give them a little background on what you do, and why you're doing it, and what you got coming up next.
So I am a property developer. I use modular building techniques to build affordable housing. And right now I'm working on Central Georgia and Macon to do 64 units. And I believe we're going to do 16 units in Warner Robins, just as a kickstart, because this is our first foray into housing. We've done a lot of commercial stuff. If you look on the Beltline, just about anything that is a container is my builder. That is us. So it's kind of neat. Right now, we happen to be looking for investors that want to do, well, preferably with, well, it depends on your viewpoint, big or small pockets. We need about $4 million for one of our projects. But we are looking to do business, and in Macon, we're looking at rent for a one bedroom as low as $554, and then the average one bedroom After that will be 800. To be able to build 64 of those is pretty neat in an area that is definitely blighted. So that's what we're doing. Also, we are a minority owned business. We're a veteran, female, and Black owned business. And all my builders, everyone I do business with, my entire Braille team, are all minority owned businesses also. So we definitely try to keep things in check and do what's right for everybody. That's what I got going on. Oh, I did put something in the chat, which is different grants. I put a link in there for Skip because just today I went on there and saw that there was a grant to apply for $50,000 for a commercial vehicle. And I don't know about you guys, but I could definitely use 50 grand for a new truck. So paste some stickers of my company on it, wrap it all beautiful, and be good to go. So check that link out because it's free. And don't sign up. That costs money. Do the free stuff. You can think and fill out an application in 5 minutes, maybe 10.
I love it. I love it. I love it, man. Hey, for real, we on everything. Y'all need to take advantage of these resources. Quite frankly, I appreciate you, Adam, for even just taking the time out to always drop some jewels and give us different resources week after week, man. Like ever since I met you, you've just been a blessing. So definitely we want to, again, if anybody know any investors that is looking to make some proper investments, let's set up a call. Adam is the guy to, really connect with on that end. He's doing some great things. You guys gotta check out the website and check out these units that they building, like top notch, next level for real. So Adam, we gotta come out there, man. We gotta come out there. I keep saying that we gotta put something together, put some maybe some walkthroughs together, different properties. Oh, I definitely want to link with you on the container on the Beltline in 4th Ward.
Most of what we have is privately owned, so we can't go into it. But I could definitely shoot you out a list of like 10 properties that you can walk along and see or drive around and look at. But damn near anything in the Beltline that is a container is us.
I'm gonna send you a picture of what I'm talking about. The ones I'm talking about, they like storefronts, so it'd be different people like sell stuff out of them. So I'm trying to figure out how we can get some of our businesses in there.
Oh, it's a neat way of doing things. We have actually started to do business different than just using containers because you don't know if containers have had hazardous material, radioactive stuff in them, that kind of stuff. Therefore, we're able to use US steel and make the units just as strong, but we're able to, instead of having the limitations of 8 feet wide, we can go up to 12 feet wide and use standard lengths, 20, 30, 40 foot. And then these buildings go together like Legos. You can put a 2-story building with 8 units on the bottom, 8 units on top together in about 7 hours with one crane. So it's crazy. You look at a property and in the morning, there's nothing there except a concrete slab. And in the evening, there's an entire apartment building. It is a really cool way of doing business.
Hey, Adam.
Yes, sir.
Listen, I was speaking to one of my partners. He has about 100 acres in South Carolina. And I had mentioned and sent your information to him. And he called me today with a question, and he was saying, and I hope I answered it correctly, but he asked me, well, during storm situations, what is the guarantee that they stay secure? And I told him that you guys build them on concrete slabs. So would I have been correct in telling him that?
Oh, yeah. And you could also tell him that the technology we use is the same tech that they use for containers. Therefore, you're talking hurricane proof for wind speeds, fireproof if we do them with metal walls, watertight if you want them to be built that way. I mean, in all honesty, what I'm looking to do in Macon, because Macon is a rough area, all the outside walls are going to be the same metal that you get on a container. Therefore, the building itself is small arms proof, which whenever you build something, we have to think, hey, we can get shot while we're doing this when we put it together, is a really weird way of doing things, but at least you know, I am looking to do things in the worst neighborhoods.
Yes. Okay. So, if how possible, later next week or so, can I connect you guys? Because he's really interested. He's one of two or three people that I've talked to that who actually own a lot of property. And
is it in the middle of nowhere?
I propose your concept to them. So they're interested. They just need, of course, no one can sell your concept like you can. So I prefer to not be the middleman on that until I'm more educated, in a sense.
Yeah. Even if my partners can't be on the call, I can definitely talk to them.
Okay, great.
Cool.
Definitely.
Thanks, Ron.
So let me get who's next. Fee, what's going on, Fee?
There we go. Hey, y'all.
There we go. Wow.
Okay, so I have Glamping After Dark going on May 18th. It's a VIP private kickback to come out and basically get pampered. I'm not telling y'all what we're doing because it's always a great time and it's a surprise for the people that are actually attending. It's a part of the experience. Dinner will be included along with bonfire and just, like I said, an amazing time. It's going to start, there go Autumn Sky. It's going to start at 4:44 p.m. until we will have a few people that are going to be staying over in the tents. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, please tap in. I've put the information in. Oh, nice, Adam. I believe in glamping. I don't like being hot or cold. I got to be comfortable and have my queen size bed in my tent. So I'm very spoiled when it comes to glamping. I don't like the elements getting me. So if that's your vibe, if that's what you like, definitely tap in. Tickets for I did send Delano the flyer, Delano. So if you can post that in the chat for me, I would truly appreciate that.
Yes, ma'am.
Tickets for MOB members are $75. That includes dinner and your experience. For all my newbies, it's $99 for your first time, and of course, once you get your experience popped, it'll be $75 for your future. So definitely come and check us out, check me out, check out the experience, and I hope to see you guys there.
Thank you. Fee. I appreciate it. All right, who we got next? Kiosha, what's going on?
Hello. What do I have going on? Nothing really kind of find some new venues to really kind of post stuff at, and really out here trying to network, honestly.
So real quick, tell everybody the name of your company, what you do, and why you got into it.
Okay, so my company is Kiyomi's Bodies. I sell soap, body butters, anything dealing with bath and spa. I do that, and I've been doing it for like 8 years now. And that's it. And what else you say? I'm doing a lot of stuff right now.
No, that's the most part. You got anything coming up or any promo deals coming up on your products?
No, only thing that I got coming up is the Mother's Day stuff for this church that I'm working on. They want body butters and soaps and maybe some bath bombs. So doing buy little gift bags for Mother's Day. That's my project that I'm working on right now.
Perfect. I appreciate you. BP.
What it do?
What's going on, King? I definitely want you to give them a little background on what you do and what you got coming up, and any projects that you're really working on, so we can really, figure out how we can pull our resources together.
Yeah, just a little bit about myself. Background in advertising, marketing, and branding. Pivoted into like video production. Right now, my niche in that market is live stream broadcasting. So I had the opportunity to get my first out of town gig through the mob. When I went out to Detroit to film this conference for the Vigor Largo community. Let me see. Any projects coming up? I know I'm working with my guy with the AI, so we're really pushing for this boot camp that we're putting together as far as like training people and educating people on AI and how to take advantage of it and develop custom systems that your business could take advantage of. I just got a dope opportunity. It's not official yet, but the conversation is there. So I've been in talks with this network called SCK Media. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar, but they will be streaming the Rick Ross Car and Bike Show this year, and so my name got kind of mentioned to be a part of it. So we're kind of communicating on that. So I'm looking forward to that. Far as any independent projects, I mean, nothing really on the radar outside of the AI. Like, well, I'm actually got a meeting with the owner of the Atrium. He said he'll let me shoot a 6-episode pilot series at the Atrium based around a fashion show I shot last month at the King of Diamonds. So that's something that I'm about to start using a little bit of Chat GPT and Google Gemini to help kind of develop the vision behind this concept or this show. But besides that, just keep my ears to the street, you know what I'm saying, and just trying to find opportunities and just try to scale, network, and see how I can be of any assistance in that space of media and production. Yeah, that's about it in a nutshell.
Yo, for real. I definitely want you to post your info in the chat for the new people if you haven't already, BP, because I know you're doing a lot of great things, and we definitely getting together our workshops for the AI. Because we've been talking about that for probably over the last year. Just getting people more intact, especially entrepreneurs. And we living in a whole new world. So, it's time to really, like I said before, adapt, to the situations around us. We about to really be walking around with robots in a minute. So yeah, we already walking around with robots. So we gotta, tap in to the other side. So who we got next? Ryan Green, what's going on?
Greetings. What's happening?
Definitely, man.
Well,
I definitely already
go
know.
ahead, sir.
So I already know, for those who don't know, tell me a little bit about the background and what you got coming up next. So and what type of challenges you're having so we can really come together and pull some resources together.
Okay, well, for people who don't know, Ron Green, I own the company Better Media Works Inc. It is a event planning and management company. I actually specialize in festival planning, event planning, festival planning. My biggest event that I owned was Freaknik back in the 90s, the one that everyone's talking about, the thing that you guys just seen Hulu do the documentary on about Freaknik 94. I was the head promoter. I am currently working with Jamila Wilkinson, Dr. Jamila Wilkinson, who is the CEO of Hype Magazine. It was something we've been planning for about 2 years, and now it's in fruition. We are launching our promotional tour starting in July 5th through August 11th. And in that time, we have 24 cities that we would go into. We would do a meet and greet in the morning where we invite all the mayors and diplomats and press out for a networking event. And then in the evenings, we have the main event. And if anybody knows the Hype Magazine parties, when she throw parties, everybody and their mother comes out. Every celebrity in those cities will be out because they're all trying to get their place in her magazine. She has the #1 digital magazine in the country. So with that being said, my goal on this thing is to do promotion. It's all about promotion. So because I own a Freaknik store, I'll be promoting my line that will be coming out in the fall of next year. My radio station, Freaknik Radio, I'm looking to make that a national thing. It's been on for about 4 years now, but it's the chemistry is right now that I really go full force to get it out, taking advantage of the 150 million people that we had inquire about us through the Hulu documentary. We'll also, I just signed my deal with was Quill and his network. So I now have Freaknik Television. And my goal is to come off this tour with more content than I could imagine, so that I launched that television network in August 28th on my birthday. So it's a lot of things that are going on, and it's a lot of opportunity for everybody who's doing stuff and want this to be on the national level right now. Connect with me, because you may not be out there, but the sense is that we can have you out there with us. And that's what it's about, is to spread yourself outside of your comfort zone and get that national exposure. If you don't have it, let's get it for you. So we will be doing a lot of live broadcasts. My radio station will broadcast everywhere live. We will do some live things with the channel, but I'm not looking to launch until August 28th. But we will do a lot of teasers. So we have a platform now that can expose a lot of things. So if you guys are interested in taking advantage of that, contact me. Let's collaborate. I always say collaboration over competition. So come along with us, is all I'm saying. It's going to be amazing.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Most definitely, Ryan. Make sure you put your information in for the new people that's tapping in, so we can get them connected. And we definitely got some projects coming up. Who we got next? We got Kia.
Hey Mob, hey Mob, hey Mob. So I got a lot coming up. Actually, I'm excited. We finna take this social media up a notch. We finna get in the community. We finna get outside. We finna go to art shows, festivals, galleries. I'm actually about to start doing some interviews, interviewing artists, interviewing art buyers, collectors, galleries. So if you know any painters, send them my way. If you know any artists on any level, if they've done shows, if they trying to figure out how to get into shows, send them my way. I got some big projects coming up for my own shows, so I'm just excited.
Most definitely, most definitely. So tell them about what started you in what you're doing as a art curator.
So as an art curator, my love of art started very, very, very young. That's like my favorite subject in school besides history. When we got to the art of it all, I just fell in love. I went to my first art gallery while I was in the military overseas. And then from there is what started my love for the business of the art collecting, the art buying, the getting artists in galleries, curating auctions for collectors to buy art. So I started my little art collection. It has grown tremendously. I'm blessed to have connections with a lot of artists. I recently just got into art management because it started with me just volunteering for my friends who are artists at their art shows, and me asking questions. How does someone put this together? What is the ins and out of curating a show for an artist to come out to and sell their art? And then how do you translate that and connect to the collectors who want to come out and buy art? So I'm very passionate about what I do. If you know me, if you've seen me at a show, you know that I try to tell everyone I know about these great, talented artists, from kids to young adults to the elders who's just starting in life to even do art. I love it. How can I be an asset to you? If you know them, send them my way.
Most definitely, most definitely. I'm excited for what's coming up. We got next, so we got Sunshine. What's going on?
Hello, hello, hello. How y'all doing? I am Sunshine. I have a radio show called All Hustle No Fear here in Atlanta. I am also the station's content director and station manager. Right now, what I have going on is I'm just trying to build my brand in the sense of people knowing and recognizing who I am and what I stand for. My show is After Dark Radio in the morning. We talk about current events, politics, motivation, laughter, and it's just a feel-good show for that next space of adult. Like I don't have any desire to talk about Kim Kardashian unless I'm talking about the business aspect of her and not the behind of her, you know? I am looking to, of course, it's radio. So the way that you make money in radio is advertising. I'm looking to find people to build and advertise with. I've been doing this now for about 5 years. I started with 1 hour, 1 day a week, worked my way up to the flagship show of the station. So I'm 2 hours every morning from 8 to 10. And then I stay on throughout the day and mentor and engineer for the rest of the station. In doing that, I've created a lane for myself where I'm trying to elevate the station as well. The owner is a really good friend of mine, and we're just trying to, be the next Kathy Hughes of radio. For myself, what I have next or what I need is I need to legitimize my business. I'm realizing that there are some things that I've done, but I haven't done everything on the checklist to make my business something that I can get credit from or get apply for grants or anything like that. So I'm trying to create a name for myself. I've interviewed people from Raphael Warnock, Senator Raphael Warnock, all the way to Malcolm Jamal Warner on my show. And I'm currently at episode like 700. So it's not that I haven't put in the work or I'm not consistent. I'm definitely there, but there's something that's just holding me back. And I think it's more so the lack of knowledge and not the lack of intention.
See, I be talking about this all the time. Like, if you know me, you already know this is the main topic of discussion. And for you to even just come on for your first time and even touch right on that. And first of all, you're gonna succeed because you know it. You already know. And I think that's the path to any success in any business, just knowing where your weaknesses lie, and putting in place the effort to fix it or put somebody else in position to make it happen for you. But I think that's you hit it right on the head. Even with our outlines, if you're part of the mob, you got one of these outlines where we're checking off the boxes. And for a lot of people in our first consultation, and I'm pretty sure some of our members can vouch, like in the onboarding, we go through that checklist and it blows your mind, and you be like, yo, I didn't even realize I was missing all of these other boxes. I thought I was doing it with just getting my LLC and EIN and
So that literally just happened. That literally just happened. I walked into the bank. I'm trying to get a bank account because I'm trying to separate my personal money from my business money, because I'm finally getting to a place of I don't have to use my business money to make my personal payments. And they tell me that, well, you're not registered with the state. And I'm like, but I got my LLC and I have my EIN number. And they're like, that's not enough. There's other things that you need as well. And I just had no idea. And I walked out not defeated, but feeling slow. You know what I mean? Because it's that whole thing of, this ain't even my first business. So you telling me the other business I had, I didn't do that right? Like, it's just a weird emotion behind it as well. And I think that stops a lot of people, because now you have to admit that I've been doing this and I wasn't right.
Hey, and I'm talking about, I think we all have failed in this situation. And that's why I always tell people, like, I'm not gonna try to get on here and act like I'm like the guru of business. Like, I learned off a bump of my head as well. And it just, I got years in it, so where now I can share some of this knowledge. And I was, blessed enough to have mentors like Alonzo Palmer and Naima, and just so many different smart business partners like Mr. Fixit, and just so many people, you know what I mean, and beautiful partners like Chrissy to like help me, discover different things. And I think that's the key, and that's really where the village come into place. And that's why we had these brainstorming sessions and be able to, and we're connecting these dots in the community, and we doing these different community events to really connect the dots, because it take a village, man. Like, you can't do it by yourself. I mean, you can do it by yourself, but you're gonna always hit a ceiling. You hit a ceiling, and then it's time for you to be like, yo, I'm trying to take it to the next level. You can't, because it's so many different things that you didn't check off, and there's so many different, people that you didn't have. So that's what this is all about. That's what these letters is all about. That's what this community is all about. It's not just, we ain't just doing this for, the gram. You get what I'm saying? It's really a community.
Right.
Some beautiful things like this, like, and then and Sunshine, we got to get together. I was just over here. Me and Cece was just over here joking, because I'm like, man, I known both of y'all for half a decade. Like, it's been about 5 years, so it's like
I'm looking at the video, I'm like, I know this man. Like, I know him. But it didn't say Delano at first. It said Mr. Fit for Life or something like that. So I was like, yeah. But I do just want to end with this and say, if anybody is looking for a host, if you are looking for somebody to do red carpets or to do events, that's what I do. I also do promotion. And when it comes to interviews, I do promotional interviews that are, at a fee. But if you're running for anything, any kind of office, I'm really working in my bag of politics right now and talking to people in the community who are trying to change the community. I've been running a whole vote campaign, and I've been interviewing candidates that are running anywhere in the country. It doesn't matter where you're running or where you are. You can hit me up at All Hustle No Fear on all social media platforms. Or you can go to my website at www.allhustlenofear.com. I definitely want to connect with people and network, and, just, hey, how y'all doing?
Can you hear me?
I can now.
What you say?
Everywhere.
Me? I got a couple of people that I want to that's asking. Can you actually drop your information in the chat real quick if you haven't already for the new people?
Hey, Delano. I was just speaking on the politics or whatever, because I'm working with the campaign, and I know we definitely look for people to kind of help bring the word, to get people to sign us. We'll get signatures so we can get him on the ballot come November. So I don't know your political ties or whatever, but me personally, I'm looking for a third party. I ain't voting Democrat, Republican, and I just like Cornel West, what he's been speaking on for the past born. You know what I'm saying? So
can you put that in the chat real quick? Angeline, I see you raising your hand. What's going on?
I'm here to let him know that there is hope. There is a new national third party called the National American Independence Party, and I'll put the website into the chat.
Okay. I love it.
Also, no fear. That was just speaking. I don't know.
So so who we got next? So I want to keep it going. I want to keep it going real quick. Make sure you guys post your information in the chat real quick, please. I want to make sure everybody get connected, and then I'm gonna actually send out the recap along with the chat log after this brainstorming session, so everybody have everybody information. Can I have Valid real quick?
Yo, yo, yo.
Yes, sir.
What's going on? I'm gonna keep it real short. Fucking Dara pretty much summed up mainly what I do already as far as the credit and everything. We mainly just trying to help as many brothers and sisters, you know, get put in that position of where they can get the cars they need to get with better interest rates, cribs, you know, better credit cards and stuff like that. Me and my wife actually just closed on our first home. I'm about to get out here and help her turn this grass over in a second. But just mainly just, you know, putting people in position with their credit, because I don't know if y'all know or not, but cash is not king no more. So as far as that, just youth mentorship. I also have my own clothing line I got on right now, Valid Apparel. Got Valid on the back in Arabic. You know, and also teaching kids how to start their own clothing line, providing affordable clothing for kids. I used to love clothes when I grew up, you know, True Religion, Polo, all that. So I wanted to do something special for the kids, give them something with a meaning behind it. And it's not expensive at all either, but it's good quality clothing. As well as expanding my rental car services. And as far as the youth mentorship as well too, I have a landscaping business. So if y'all have kids in Chicago or Indiana, I'm trying to put them in position so they get the money. You feel me? Different things as well. With the Turo business, I need employees as well too. If it's youth, I would love to work with them as far as, you know, cleaning the cars, doing drop off and pickups at different rental car locations and stuff like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I want to link up with everybody that's talking about they got radio stations and TV shows and all that. Hey, I'm being y'all info. I'm gonna get y'all info as well.
We already linked. We gonna put together.
Yeah, I met you. I forgot I met you in Atlanta, bro. So yeah, what's going on, bro?
Yeah, at our art gallery. Yeah.
Yeah. That was a vibe. So
yeah,
I love what y'all got going on. You know, I love to connect with everybody. I drop my social media platforms and everything in the chat. And I love that we got a presidential candidate on here, and that's a Black queen. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I feel a little that boosted my ego a little bit.
Yeah.
For sure.
We get behind her all the way for sure.
Yeah, I see you, Queen. I see you for sure. So yeah, that's me. My clothing line, everything. I put the website and stuff in the chat. But I don't got too much going on. Just trying to help people with their credit, sell these clothes, put these kids in position to get this money. You know, and hey, keep it put. Oh, and first, stay in alignment with God. That's it. That's all for me.
I love it, man. We definitely linked. We definitely locked in for sure. Can I get Lydell next?
Sure, people, how y'all doing once again? I have an online dispensary, and I don't know if you all know that they have actually about 2 weeks ago declassified marijuana from a Schedule 1 down up to a Schedule 3, meaning that it's no longer up there classified with the harsh cocaine and all the fentanyl, things of those natures that are, you know, Schedule 1. Marijuana has and hemp has a deep and rich history in this country. The government actually used to produce hemp for textiles, food, medicine, whole bunch of things. I dropped some information in there earlier about why it's really illegal. Excuse me. So a lot of people are utilizing some of these products for that's on my website for healing purposes. We have over 200 products. We have the vapes, we have the tinctures, we have gummies, we have baking resources of that sort, for cookies, flour for if you want to fry your chicken in it. Also, we have the Snoop Dogg has a product with us. Rick Ross. I don't know how old some of you guys and ladies are on there. Cheech and Chong, who started it back in the 70s, you know, making it real popular in the movies. We have, like I said, a lot of products we have Pain Bomb, that works really quick and fast. And I don't have any projects coming up yet, but I will be, you know, hosting a party, you know, with samples and things of that nature, so people come out and see what it's like. But the medications that we're utilizing today, if anyone on here is taking any kind of medication, I want you to look up the side effects of the medication that you're taking, and you will see that the side effects are probably worse than the actual problem that you're going through, you know, that you're taking it for. And so that's all for me right now. Thanks for listening.
Listen, we over here coming up with shirts and everything off of what you saying, bro. For real.
Awesome.
I got Miss Cece on. She's one of our mentors, and she's into, you know, creating medicines, different remedies. You know, we have, you know, she have the Natural Way 365 farms, and products, and so we on the same wavelength. And what you just said? They don't create cures; they create customers.
Oh, no doubt. Check this out real quick. Look up what was it? Rockefeller. He has a lot to do with the reason that medications have gone the way they've gone. People were using a lot of holistic medication back in the day, and he actually set out like a little war against them and started telling them if they didn't go with what he was talking about, he had imposed restrictions on them. It's crazy. And also another thing, Henry Ford created a car out of hemp that was 10 times stronger than steel.
So you talk like you Canna Globe by any chance?
I am.
Okay, so am I, bro, and that's what I'm working on to make Freaknik a cannabis brand, which I plan to do by the first of the year.
Did you go to Vegas with us?
I was not in Vegas, but I did send my team out there. They were out there. The James gang was out there, and I'm actually just so that you guys know, when I say about the and I'm not jumping off the subject of anybody, but with this tour that I'm doing, Canna Globe. If you probably know David Lewis, the third in charge.
Nah,
David.
I'm under Tammy Fox.
Under Easy. Okay, well, we were on a call last week, and he's so excited about this because he sees the opportunity that where with all these cities. I mean, we start in Virginia, end up in California, and these are all major cities. These are not secondary markets; they're all major markets.
Yes.
And so Canna Globe is so excited about that. And Delano, I want to talk to you too, because I am looking to start doing the video production stuff for Canna Globe. So
what is
they're going to. Canna Globe is a virtual dispensary. It's an opportunity for people to own their own virtual dispensary. And I tell people the reason I got involved in.
Yes.
Yes, it's all. And we can all put our links in there. But the biggest thing about it is I tell people, if you can have a smoke shop, but at 9 o'clock, when your door's shut, your business stops. My goal is always to have companies where while I'm sleeping, I'm still making money. And Canna Globe gives you that opportunity because.
Hey, my link is in there.
So I'll allow y'all to have him. Go ahead and go his link, but I'm just gonna back him up on this because people. I mean, it is. I tell people all the time, it's time that we stop going out taking chances of going out on the streets to buy this stuff when you can have it delivered to you within 48 hours. Canna Globe is going to be the Amazon of cannabis. So make you put your order in and to this gentleman here, and in 48 hours, your stuff is delivered at your door, and it's all legal. But it's nothing like having your own business. And I just tell people all the time, do you own a virtual dispensary, and would you like to? It's just as simple as that. And most people say, you know, you can be a retail buyer or you can be the one who's selling it. I want to be selling stuff so that I can, you know, this is so brand new that anybody that's in it now will become millionaires instantly.
Yeah, that's true.
Delivery driver, shit. Y'all can make me a delivery driver. I'm gonna make sure it gets to that door and a customer at the same time.
Yes,
Come
indeed,
on.
it's possible. And I'm gonna drop those links about the real reason why hemp is illegal. I'm gonna drop those in the chat again, and I really wish y'all click on them because it's got tons of information. It's gonna blow your mind.
Man, I love it. Hey, we really building right now. Like, this is crazy. Like, y'all got me over here mind blown. Like, what? Virtual dispensary? What? Everybody right
Yeah.
now. We need the whole Okay, let's do it. All right, let's keep it moving.
All right.
So you hear me? All right, so I want to get Irene Bells on real quick. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving. I don't want to keep you guys on all night.
Yo, it's your boy Irene Bells, man. How's everybody doing? I'm asking y'all like y'all can even respond. But basically a little bit of myself. I'm an artist, producer. I wear a lot of different hats. Event curator. And also I do I'm into real estate, you know, so on the investment side. But yeah, basically my goal in life is to, you know, help others make passive income and, you know, just help others. You feel me? So if I can help out in any kind of way, I know how to put the LLCs together, get your EINs, all that good stuff, everything. We got the bank accounts, all that too. So if you need help with anything, just holler at me.
Hey. So you ain't even do the spill. It's your boy Irene Bells. What'd you say?
Hey, hell when I'm well. I tell them for the way
You gotta do the whole spill, you know? All right.
Oh, wait. I forgot too. I got a song that's going viral, so I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. You feel me? Y'all go check it out when you get the chance. Feel me? So make a video, drop a comment, share, like, subscribe, all that. Feel me?
Yes, sir.
So what city are you in, young man? What city is he in? What city is he in?
CC.
Definitely gotta get CC.
Okay. I got some things going on. I have some things going on. All right, so we already know first and third Sundays from 11 to 3 is Community Day. I need everybody to get up and get out. Come get your hands dirty. Come learn something or come teach us something. On 11 to 3, that is first and third Sundays. Also, we got Field Day coming up. We got Field Day. Field Day is going to be the 21st, and Field Day is going to be full of fun. We're going to be doing everything at the farm. We're going to be doing some chess tournaments that day. We're going to be learning some gardening skills. We're also going to be doing some painting and planting. So it's going to be a whole full day of just enjoying ourselves, doing what I do, creating some content and letting y'all see the farm and engage in some things that I have going on there. Also, the summer, get your kids involved in the kids workshop. That's going to be the first 2 weeks in June and the first 2 weeks in July. And then also every first Saturday of the month, we have paint and plants. So I got some things going on. Make sure y'all connect with me on social media, The Natural Way 365 and The Natural Way 365 Farms. And I'm a wealth of knowledge. If y'all need something, just reach out to me. I am part of the team here. And yeah, connect with me.
Where you at?
So real quick.
Go ahead, bro.
Where's that at?
Okay. All right, I'm at 605 Roberts Drive in Riverdale, and you can come volunteer there at first and third. Okay, you in Chicago.
Oh, Riverdale, Illinois.
Okay, Riverdale, Georgia. All right, I'm in Riverdale, Georgia. But still, you can connect. You know, if you're ever in the A, come down and visit. Connect me on social media. Send a donation, whatever. I will appreciate it. Sometimes I do some online classes on Facebook, so you just gotta tune in for that. Yeah, just follow me. Follow me, turn on the notifications, all that good stuff. I'm all over social media, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all that good stuff. So just connect with me on all social media platforms at the Natural Way 365.
Hey. Go ahead and post your information. Go ahead and post your information in the chat one more time, so we can make sure everybody can connect with you real quick, because we definitely got a lot of work to do. It's a lot of beautiful things. She just got donated a whole nother acre of land to farm. We about to get more animals. You about to get more animals. It's a blessing. So we don't need a lot more help. Even if you're out of town, send a donation. It'll help a lot. It'll go a long way. And yeah, the field day. I'm super excited for the field day for sure. So, who we got? Who we got next? I want to make sure I get everybody that's still on. I think we good to go. So again, let me give you for like any upcoming events. So pretty much we have so we're acquiring more mobile hubs for the mob. We got our first one in Michigan. We customizing. So if you guys know anybody with a spare RV or a mobile home or any deals or anything like that, anybody that want to donate one, make some money off of it that's just sitting, please let me know. We got a whole business plan on how we can really make a change in the community, cover more ground. So yeah, even if you want to donate towards the mobile hubs, to get your company logo imprinted on the mobile hub, please let me know. And then passports. I want everybody. That's one of my goals. I want everybody to get your passports. Because we got a lot of international campaigns that we got coming up, and I want you guys to get outside your backyard. We got London coming up, we got Africa, we got Paris, we got a lot of different international campaigns coming up. So I definitely want you guys to be able to be eligible and experience these campaigns. If you're interested in any type of campaign that we have on our itinerary that we just put up, we got dates all the way to December. Please let me know so we can put together our outline and really put together a POA for each campaign. And then Shopify Operation Hope. I'm actually going to post. Adam already posted a link in the chat, and I'm gonna send the chat to you guys along with the recap. I definitely want you guys to see if you're eligible. Everybody on here should be eligible for Operation Hope. Please tap into that. And then again, please, if you guys know anybody in Georgia that want to volunteer the Natural Way 365 farm, please let me know. We need as much help as possible. And we want to get the community involved and be able to teach the youth, especially on how to, really just grow in different ways and, really live off the land. And, shout out to, Miss CC, one of our mentors of the mob. We got the field day coming up. So even if you're not in the Metro Atlanta area, please donate. It's going to go a long way. And then we got Agriculture United. Shout out to Sage. She's not on right now, but we still gonna represent. And I'm gonna post all these different links. And matter of fact, if you're not in the group on Instagram, I'm gonna post that link in the chat so you can get all of this information throughout the week and throughout the month. And then we can kind of go from there. We can kind of keep you guys posted on everything coming up. And then we have, I can't forget Philosophy Glant Party on the 18th.
Philosophy.
What did I say?
Philosophy. I'm fee.
How I missed the fee? So, but did I get the day right? It's the 18th, right?
It is the 18th. 18th starts at 444.
So I just posted the link to the Instagram chat, and I just posted Yes, sir. I posted the flyer in that chat as well. So
Thank you. Yeah, my phone kicked me out. My bad, y'all. I got lost in the technology world of my phone dying per usual. So
it's all good. It's all good. And then next we got the City Cafe Fest. That's on June 1st. And then I'm gonna post the rest of the flyers in that same chat, you guys. We also looking for more people to feature on Dr. O After Dark. We film that every third Thursday. So make sure you guys tap in with me so we can get you on that. And then yeah, I'm gonna pretty much close it out for you guys. I don't want to hold you guys too much longer. But yeah, I'm gonna tap in, make sure I follow up with each and every one of you guys. And if you guys got any questions or concerns for me, everyone should have my number. So make sure you guys tap in with me either today or anytime this week. And I appreciate you guys getting on. I look forward to building with each and every one of you guys. You guys be blessed.
Peace and love to you, bro. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much for such an amazing meeting.
Thank you. Been a pleasure.
y'all be safe, tribe. See y'all at the glamping.
Love to all y'all.
Peace and love, bro.
I'm out.
Delano, how long are y'all gonna be at the spot?
We about to dip.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna call you in a minute though.
All right, I got you. Peace and love.
Yes, ma'am.
It's so shiny.